Taylor here, and this is the first Inside video for 2017. And guys, I am like super excited because I have so many fun and interesting topics that I really want to talk about with you guys. And we're going to be discussing one of these fun and awesome topics today. For today's Insight video, we're going to be talking about my experiences, my insight, and my tips when it comes to travel. Obviously, there are a whole bunch of different areas of travel that we can cover, but the type of travel that I'm going to be talking about is the type of travel that I know and do the most. And that is leaving your home and leaving your family and going away for a specific set amount of time. And then after that specific time frame, you come back home. So guys, that is what we're going to be talking about today. Before we do though, I did write a blog about this about 1.5 to 2 years ago, when I thought that my blogs were really well detailed and really in-depth, when in reality they are not. But hey, if you guys want to go ahead and check out the blog post about this same topic, warning you, it is not really as in-depth as I thought. Link is down below in the description if you want to feel free to check it out. Alrighty guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the first Insight video of 2017 talking about travel. And excuse me if I seem to go a little bit here and there because I am filming this on a Thursday, which is not the day I normally film my videos. And that is because tomorrow, which is going to be Friday as this is being filmed, I'm going to be leaving out of town to stay the weekend at my Grammy's house. So I thought this would be a perfect topic to discuss with you guys today. I don't know how many times I have said this on my channel, but us autistic people who are living our lives on the spectrum, we love routine. Routine is our best friend. Routine is a benefit for us. I am also one of those aspies on the spectrum who just also loves to follow a schedule. So I think, as you guys could probably already guess, going out of town is just really confusing, and it makes this little differently wired brain all kerbobbled in my head. Because I am not going back home the night that I leave. I'm not sleeping in my bed. I don't know what the schedule is for dinner or for bath time. It's just basically when you're hungry, go ahead and eat. If you're dirty, go ahead and take a bath, that type of thing. Essentially, when I leave and when I'm out of town, there's no routine at all. There's no schedule at all. It's just roll along with the punches and just go with the flow. And I think for a lot of us who live with autism and Asperger's syndrome, including myself, that can be a very stressful, overwhelming thing. One big thing that my family has done to help me cope with this is that my household has a set of routines and a schedule for me here at home, but my Grammy has somehow magically and miraculously come up with some form of routine and some form of schedule that I could use whenever I go out of town to her house. And yes, obviously, my Grammy's routine and schedule that she has for me is so completely different than the ones that I have at home. But you know what? I think it's pretty awesome, and I think that's really, really cool. But you know what? Not everybody who has autism or Asperger's syndrome is like me, okay? We don't have the same form of autism. We're not all the same type of autistic. Most autistic people generally don't like that. So for that, and autism parents, I'm talking to you. For that, I would say just go ahead and communicate with whoever will be watching your autistic child and just go over some routines and some schedules with them so that you two can kind of help the autistic child feel a little bit more comfortable and feel a little bit more relaxed about staying away from home. And of course, everybody at some point or another has gotten homesick, but when you're on the spectrum and you get homesick, oh, it's bad. It's really bad. This is all coming from experience. When I say I get homesick, I mean, I get homesick times 10. It is bad. What has generally helped me when it comes to dealing with homesickness is usually I will bring a couple stuffed animals that I have from home, or I would bring, you know, a blanket from home. I would constantly talk to my mom and ask her how her day's been, tell her that I love her and that I miss her, and then we'll just talk, you know, through texting and messaging each other, and then that helps me deal with the homesickness a lot. Those of us who live on the autism spectrum, including yours truly, we hate last minute surprises or last minute adjustments to our schedule. We like to be informed a little bit ahead of time. So if it is at all possible, a couple days before your autistic child leaves, just sit down with them and talk about it with them. Tell them that they'll be staying away from home for a few nights. Let them know who's going to be looking out for them. And also, it really doesn't hurt to help them pack as well. My mom does not help me pack anymore, or doesn't pack for me anymore. I do it by myself because I'm at that age where I need to learn how to do it by myself, and plus it also helps me feel a teeny bit independent. My mom just generally tells me, you know, pack some clothes, pack some stuff for you to do, pack some movies that you can watch with Grammy, pack this, pack that, pack some extra clothes just in case you don't get home on a specific day, you know, stuff like that. Now, if you do need to use anything that you've packed, like your shampoo conditioner, your bath soap, your face soap, your toothpaste and toothbrush, by all means, go ahead and use it the night before, but just don't forget to repack it. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also in the comments below, feel free to submit me more questions for my Q&A video coming up. And what has been your favorite place to travel to? I look forward to reading and replying to your responses below. And finally, as always, if you guys like this video and want to see more videos from me in the future, go ahead and give this channel a subscribe. Well guys, that's it for now.